Welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating and sometimes frightening world of earthquakes. These natural events have shaped our planet for millions of years, impacting landscapes, cities, and lives. But what exactly is an earthquake? How do they happen and why are they so powerful? In this video, we'll explore the science behind earthquakes, their causes, effects, and the ways people prepare for them. Let's start our journey by understanding what an earthquake truly is and why it matters to everyone, no matter where you live. Earthquake is a sudden shaking of the ground caused by the movement of the Earth's crust. This movement releases energy that travels through the ground, sometimes causing dramatic effects. Earthquakes can be small and barely noticeable, or they can be massive, causing destruction over large areas. The energy released during an earthquake is what makes the ground shake, and this energy can travel for hundreds of miles. Understanding this basic definition helps us appreciate the complexity and power of these natural events. Earth's crust is like a giant puzzle made up of huge pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are always moving, but usually we don't notice it. Sometimes the plates get stuck against each other and pressure builds up. When the pressure becomes too great, the plates suddenly slip, releasing energy. This sudden movement is what causes an earthquake. The crust's constant motion is a reminder that our planet is always changing, even if we can't see it happening. Tectonic plates are massive slabs of rock that make up the Earth's surface. They float on the softer, hotter layer beneath called the mantle. These plates move very slowly, sometimes only a few centimeters each year. But over time, their movement can have huge effects. When two plates collide, pull apart, or slide past each other, the stress can cause earthquakes. The boundaries where plates meet are often where the most powerful earthquakes occur. There are three main types of plate boundaries: convergent, divergent, and transform. At convergent boundaries, plates push together, often causing mountains or deep ocean trenches. Divergent boundaries are where plates move apart, creating new crust. Transform boundaries are where plates slide past each other, which is a common cause of earthquakes. Each type of boundary creates different geological features and earthquake risks. When an earthquake happens, it starts at a point underground called the focus. The energy then travels outward in all directions. The spot on the Earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter. This is usually where the shaking is felt the strongest. Knowing the difference between the focus and the epicenter helps scientists locate and study earthquakes more accurately. Energy released during an earthquake moves through the ground as seismic waves. These waves travel at different speeds and can move through solid rock, liquids, and even gases. There are several types of seismic waves, including primary waves, P waves, secondary waves, S waves, and surface waves. Each type of wave moves differently and causes different effects on the ground and structures. Scientists use special tools called seismographs to measure earthquakes. These instruments detect and record the vibrations caused by seismic waves. The strength of an earthquake is measured using the Richter scale or the moment magnitude scale. These scales help us understand how powerful an earthquake is and compare different events around the world. Richter scale is a well-known way to measure the size of earthquakes. It assigns a number to each earthquake based on the amount of energy released. Each increase of one number means the earthquake is 10 times stronger. For example, a magnitude 6 earthquake is 10 times more powerful than a magnitude 5. This scale helps people understand the potential impact of an earthquake quickly. Moment magnitude scale is another way to measure earthquakes, especially the largest ones. It considers the area of the fault that slipped, the amount of movement, and the strength of the rocks involved. This scale is more accurate for very large earthquakes and is now commonly used by scientists worldwide. It helps provide a clearer picture of an earthquake's true size. After a major earthquake, smaller earthquakes called aftershocks often follow. These can happen minutes, days, or even months after the main event. Aftershocks can cause additional damage, especially to buildings already weakened by the first quake. It's important for people in affected areas to stay alert, as aftershocks can sometimes be nearly as strong as the original earthquake. Sometimes, smaller earthquakes called foreshocks occur before a larger earthquake. Scientists study these events to see if they can help predict when a bigger quake might happen. However, not all earthquakes have foreshocks, and it's still difficult to use them as a reliable warning. The study of foreshocks is an important part of earthquake research. Some parts of the world are more likely to experience earthquakes than others. These areas are called earthquake zones and are usually found near the edges of tectonic plates. Countries like Japan, Indonesia, and the west coast of the United States are well known for frequent earthquakes. Living in an earthquake zone means being prepared and understanding the risks. Ring of Fire is a famous earthquake zone that circles the Pacific Ocean. It's home to about 75% of the world's active volcanoes and experiences frequent earthquakes. Countries along the Ring of Fire, like Japan, Chile, and the Philippines, are especially at risk. The movement of tectonic plates in this area makes it one of the most geologically active places on Earth. Throughout history, earthquakes have changed the course of civilizations. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake, the 2011 Japan earthquake, and the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake are just a few examples. These events caused massive destruction and loss of life, but they also led to advances in science and safety. Studying past earthquakes helps us learn how to better prepare for future ones. Earthquakes can cause a wide range of destruction. Buildings may collapse, roads can crack, and bridges might fall. Landslides, fires, and tsunamis are also common aftereffects. The amount of damage depends on the earthquake's strength, depth, and the type of ground it shakes. Urban areas with many people and buildings are especially vulnerable to severe damage. Some earthquakes, especially those under the ocean, can trigger tsunamis. A tsunami is a huge wave that travels across the sea and can flood coastal areas. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami was caused by a massive earthquake and resulted in devastating loss of life. Understanding the link between earthquakes and tsunamis is crucial for coastal safety. Earthquakes can also trigger landslides, especially in hilly or mountainous areas. The shaking can loosen rocks and soil, causing them to slide down slopes. Fires may start if gas lines break or electrical wires are damaged during a quake. These secondary disasters can sometimes be as dangerous as the earthquake itself. Not all buildings are affected by earthquakes in the same way. Structures made with flexible materials and strong foundations can often withstand shaking better. Engineers design modern buildings to sway rather than break during an earthquake. Older buildings or those not built to earthquake standards are more likely to collapse. Modern engineering has developed many ways to make buildings safer during earthquakes. Techniques like base isolation, shock absorbers, and reinforced materials help structures survive strong shaking. These innovations save lives and reduce damage, especially in earthquake-prone areas. Building codes now require these features in many countries. Being prepared for an earthquake can save lives. Families should have emergency kits with food, water, and medical supplies. It's important to know safe spots in your home, like under sturdy tables or against interior walls. Practicing earthquake drills helps everyone know what to do when the shaking starts. During an earthquake, experts recommend the drop, cover, and hold on method. Drop to your hands and knees to prevent falling, cover your head and neck under sturdy furniture, and hold on until the shaking stops. This simple action can greatly reduce the risk of injury during an earthquake. After the shaking stops, check yourself and others for injuries. Be careful of broken glass, gas leaks, and unstable buildings. Listen to emergency broadcasts for updates and instructions. If you're near the coast, move to higher ground in case of a tsunami warning. Staying calm and alert is crucial after an earthquake. Schools, offices, and communities often hold earthquake drills to practice what to do during a quake. These drills teach people to react quickly and safely. Regular practice helps everyone remember the steps and reduces panic when a real earthquake happens. Some countries have developed early warning systems that can detect the first signs of an earthquake and send alerts to people's phones or radios. These warnings may only give a few seconds to react, but that can be enough time to take cover or stop dangerous activities. Technology is helping save lives by providing these crucial alerts. Predicting exactly when and where an earthquake will happen is still not possible. Scientists study patterns, foreshocks, and changes in the Earth's crust to try to find clues. While technology has improved, earthquake prediction remains one of the biggest challenges in earth science. Researchers around the world are working to better understand earthquakes. They use advanced equipment, computer models, and field studies to learn more about how and why earthquakes happen. Their work helps improve building codes, emergency plans, and public safety. Some people believe that animals can sense earthquakes before they happen. There are stories of dogs barking, cats hiding, or birds flying away just before a quake. Scientists are studying animal behavior to see if it can help provide early warnings, but there's still much to learn. Earthquakes aren't unique to our planet. Mars, for example, experiences marsquakes caused by shifting crust. Studying these events helps scientists learn more about the structure and history of other planets. It also shows that geological activity is common throughout the solar system. There are many myths about earthquakes. Some people think they only happen in certain seasons or that animals always know when one is coming. Others believe that small earthquakes prevent bigger ones, but that's not always true. Understanding the facts helps people prepare better and avoid unnecessary fear. In earthquake-prone areas, many people buy earthquake insurance to protect their homes and belongings. This special insurance helps cover the cost of repairs and rebuilding after a quake. It's an important part of being prepared for the unexpected. Communities often come together after an earthquake to help those affected. Emergency services, volunteers, and neighbors work side by side to rescue people, provide shelter, and distribute supplies. This teamwork is crucial for recovery and rebuilding. When a major earthquake strikes, countries around the world often send aid to help with rescue and recovery. This can include food, medical supplies, and rescue teams. International cooperation is vital for helping affected regions rebuild and recover. Recovering from a major earthquake can take years. Rebuilding homes, schools, and infrastructure is a huge task. Governments, charities, and communities all play a part in helping people return to normal life. Long-term recovery also includes emotional support for those affected. Teaching children what to do during an earthquake is very important. Schools often hold special drills to help kids practice safe actions. Using games and stories makes learning about earthquake safety fun and memorable for young people. Workplaces also need to be ready for earthquakes. Companies create emergency plans, hold drills, and make sure exits are clear. Employees are trained to know what to do during and after a quake, helping keep everyone safe. Pets are part of the family and need to be included in earthquake plans. Make sure you have food, water, and a safe place for your animals. Keeping pets calm and secure during and after an earthquake helps everyone stay safe. Smartphones and apps can provide real-time earthquake alerts, safety tips, and emergency contacts. Technology is making it easier for people to stay informed and prepared. Downloading trusted apps is a smart step for anyone living in an earthquake zone. Older adults may need extra help during an earthquake. Special drills and plans can make sure seniors know what to do and have the support they need. Family members and caregivers play a key role in keeping seniors safe during emergencies. If you're in a public place during an earthquake, look for safe spots away from windows and heavy objects. Follow instructions from staff or emergency personnel. Knowing exits and staying calm can help you and others stay safe. Travelers should learn about earthquake risks in the places they visit. Hotels often provide safety information and evacuation plans. Packing a small emergency kit and knowing local emergency numbers can make a big difference if a quake happens while you're away from home. Education is key to reducing earthquake risks. Schools, governments, and organizations provide resources to teach people about earthquake safety. The more we know, the better we can prepare and protect ourselves and our communities. Earthquake simulators are special machines that let people experience what an earthquake feels like in a safe environment. These simulators are used in schools and museums to teach earthquake safety and preparedness. Experiencing the shaking firsthand helps people understand the importance of being ready. Scientists are always looking for new ways to predict and understand earthquakes. Advances in technology, data analysis, and global cooperation are helping us get closer to early warnings and better safety measures. The future holds promise for even greater protection against these powerful natural events. Earthquakes are a natural part of our planet's dynamic system. While they can be destructive, understanding how they work and being prepared can save lives. From the science of tectonic plates to the importance of emergency plans, every bit of knowledge helps. Stay informed, stay prepared, and remember that together, we can reduce the risks and recover stronger after any earthquake.